Hey guys, I wanted to do a quick video on how we make bowstring silencers. So, excuse me. So, we make our bowstring silencers out of 100% wool, several different colors. I'm getting ready to do another one for my longbow up here, which was a cross between the red and black. And what we did was we made a jig here, so that depending on the size of the silencer you want, you just move the pins to where you need. So we do 1.5 inch, 1 3/4 inch, and 2 inch puff balls, what we call them, puff balls. And it's simple. So here we're starting out 1.5. If we want to go to 2 inch, just pull out the pin, and just start wrapping. This jig that I made, just a piece of 1x, drilled holes to match the size. I don't remember the size of the holes that we used for this, but they go all the way through. And then a small groove in between each one, dead center, so we can lay the string in there while we're wrapping and get everything done. So I'm going to show you how we do this. I got another 1.5 inches I'm making for the longbow over here. And I simply, the way that I do for my personal ones is I just double them up and wrap them. That way they're kind of mixed. You know, the colors are mixed. I don't have just red on one side and black on the other. It's just all kind of in there. So just match the ends up, and I set them at the end of the pin down here. And then I wrap, and I do, these ones I did 12, so it's a total of 24 strands that are in here, but I do 12 wraps, so, oops, that one slipped out of my fingers. Alright, so 12 wraps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, so there's our 12 wraps. And then I'm going to take a piece of, get the ones out of the way, we don't need those. This is just a B55 string material. I do this, if I can find the end of it. Okay, so this is just B55 string material, and we're just going to cut a short length off of it here. And this is going to go down the center, in the middle of it all here. Trim these down, get them out of our way. Push those down, and then we generally just shove these through here. These will, the top parts of the golf tees will help hold that down in there. So then we take this and we finish it off. That's what I made this so long for, so we got a way to hold it. Do a double overhanded knot. Pull it tight. We keep that down in the groove right there, and that'll give us the center point. I don't know if you can see that. That gives us a center point for our puffs. Alright. Pull that tight, and then a simple overhand knot on top of that. Alright, then come in here and just trim these down. Pull out our pins. And then that should give you what looks like that there. arrows up. And then take a pair of scissors and run them straight up the center. Most of the time I'll put this, actually, let me go get the bow. We'll get it set up. Okay, so you're going to split the string, split it as even as you can. This is I think this is a 16-inch or 16 strand string, so you're going to get 8 on each side. And then we'll set the puffball inside here. You're going to set it directly on top of the center part where the string's at. And then I'm going to step off and string this real quick. Okay, so now that we're got it in and strung, just take and go up the center of all these loops here with a pair of scissors. Remember, do not cut the string. And you go up the center. You pop that. Possibility you might miss one or two, so you go in and just double check. Check your loops. Okay, so we use the yarn puff balls on all of our traditional equipment, our recurves, longbows, and depending on the bow, the setup, arrow weight, you know, draw length, the whole 9 yards, will depend on how many of these we use and or how big a one we use. If it's you know, maybe a heavier setup with a slightly lighter arrow, we might either use 2 of these in here or we'll use a 2-inch. If this one is 40-ish, 45 pounds, if I went with just say 9 grain per pound arrow, then I may use a small puff ball but with less strands in it. So but that's the way that we make these. They get sold for, I think it's $5 a pair that we sell them for. And then, so anyways, once you get in, you know, you got this on, and I'm getting ready to tune this bow, get it all set up and tune it. I'm going to do a video on that too, but I like to have everything that I'm going to have on there pretty much up front. Make sure, you know, that your brace height is set, your knock, everything's set. Get any kind of felt or, you know, shelf or side plate, striker plate, anything like that that you want on it first. But as far as the puff balls go, once you get those on there, just, I mean, you can give her a couple pops. Let's hit my wall back here. But then they'll start fraying out. And we use 100% wool on these, and the reason we do is they get wet, they still stay quiet as long as they don't get soaked. But if they do get soaked, you just, you know, take a couple of flips out of that and they still, you know, pretty much keep the bow quiet. So, but yeah, that's how we do our puff balls and our jigs. So I hope it was something that interested you guys. Yeah, so if you guys are interested in purchasing the puff balls, my son's the one that makes them. And I'll leave a email in the description, so you guys can contact us with that. And please like and subscribe to the channel if you like it, like the content. We're trying to bring more content out all the time, trying to get to where we're doing 2 videos a week. So if you're interested and you want to keep following, you know, definitely subscribe. And we really appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next video.